Oh man, Tottenham Hotspur, eh? Oh gosh, right. The final result, ladies and gents. One sec, let me shut the door. Ah. I just shut the door just like Tottenham couldn't. It's Everton 1, Tottenham 1. Like I said, guys, this isn't me doing it for views, man. This is how funny I find this team, man. The thing is, though, yeah, I want to be real. I'm just gonna say it outright, yeah, guys. I'm in a WhatsApp group with a few of my friends, yeah, and whenever it went down to 10 men, I kid you not, you know, if people want to see the screenshots, I promise I'll send it to you. I've sent it into the group and said to them, don't worry about it. Dr. Tottenham will help you out. We'll get a man sent off. Literally 2 minutes later, Lucas Moura did his thing and we drew. Only against Tottenham, yeah. Because Michael Keane's banged a goal that not even Roy Keane could ever dream of scoring. Robbie Keane could never score could never score. It's just funny, man. It's funny. You know what I mean? Like, one of the maddest things I saw, yeah, was when I looked up at the stats, and it said 83-17. Something in my head thought, it was Tottenham that had 83% possession because we had 11 men. But then the commentator was like, oh, yeah, that can't be happening with 10 men. So when he said it, I thought he was on about the incident with Romero when he nearly got caught in the box. But then I rewinded it on my control to see that we actually, against 10 men, had 17% possession for 5 minutes, man. But people are telling me Stellini's the answer. Daniel Levy told us, don't worry about it, man. These players are used to this system. So that's why we need to keep Stellini and Mason. We need to keep this bollocks going. This is what Tottenham fans generally thought we were going to come here and get a wonderful display. But like, he brings on Lucas Moura on, and I'm not going to sit there and say that I thought he was going to be sent off. But for me, the guy is useless now. He doesn't offer anything going forward. He obviously doesn't offer anything going backwards. And look what just happened. The guy that we don't, this guy's going back to Brazil. He's been all over his social saying, I am going to Brazil. Tottenham do not want to give me a new contract. I love the fans. But we're still using him for a player that could have been at either one of these clubs. But Tottenham apparently gazumped Everton for this player. But we still ain't seeing him. And in his one appearance that I've seen of him, he scored. Like, Son ain't scored for God knows how long. Kulusevski ain't scored in God knows how long. But Danjuma can't get a game in. Like, his goal to game ratio is better than Kulusevski and Son put together, and he's played or started one game. Make it make sense. Literally, that felt like Stellini. He's still got Conte in the WhatsApp group, man. Do you know what I mean? He's just there going, yes, what do you reckon now? Because what was the difference? If you're a Spurs fan, a neutral, anything, you tell me, yeah, what was the difference? If I watched that game and they never focused on the dugout, yeah, and you never knew that Conte got sacked, would you think there's a new manager? Would you think there's a new philosophy? Would you think there's any ideas? Dead. We literally took a goal lead against 10-man Everton, who hadn't had a shot really all game, and decided we're going to defend. And then if Tottenham fans are still out there telling me that Stellini can do bits, I kid you not, yeah, I went to the toilet. I thought to myself, right, 1-0 up, nice. And I could hear Longley was coming off. So I thought, Longley, okay, fair enough. He's been booked. He's on the cusp of one more booking and he gets sent off. So Stellini wants to bring him off. I'm like, all right, cool. So in my mind, the first thing that came to mind is like, right, it's 10-man Everton. Surely we're going to a back four. Go to a back four, maybe stick a centre midfielder in. You can shore it up by having 3 in midfield. No. Davinson, Sanchez, Maldini comes on left-hand side of defence when he's never played there for Spurs. I don't think he's ever played there for Colombia. We put the guy that he's like the worst on the ball in our whole team with Lloris, and we play him out of position. But we're supposed to trust this guy to take us anywhere. As in Stellini and Mason. Like, man, I could go on for ages, but there's literally no point. It doesn't matter what level of football you play, whether you're playing Sunday League, Premier League, Championship. If you're playing against 10 men and you've got 5 at the back and you need to bring a defender off, that's fine. Bring a defender off. Don't bring another one on. We're supposed to go and take it to Everton. But as soon as we saw it drop off, it gave me the Southampton vibes. You know, when we were playing Southampton, we were 3-1 up, everyone's kissing and hugging each other. And then, you know, it got to the point where everybody was relaxed. Like, you know, we went 1-0 up. We'd played terrible all game. Son's jumping on Kane's back like it was a screamer. He scored a penalty, boys. Like, just go and get business done, man. But I just felt it in my chest. We'll go and do something. It's Dr. Tottenham. This is what we do. We're the best surgery in the world. If you've got any problems, mate, come to Tottenham, man. We'll sort you out. Don't worry about it, man. We are a top-level surgery. We can fix your problems. Can't fix our own. That's what Tottenham do. You know, we had two. You know, if you're a neutral, probably love watching that game. We've got 2 men sent off. There's people saying that either one of them weren't a red. They were both reds. Lucas Moura was a red to the point where I squinted and called him a prick. And he plays for my club. Disgusting tackle. If he did that to me and I could stand, I'd punch him in the face, whether I play for Premier League or not. I'd have got sent off as well for smacking his little ball dead. That was a disgusting tackle. Decore again. 20 years ago, Vinnie Jones was kicking people in the balls, so you get away with that. But this is 2023 where the men are softer, and you should know a tap. You know, that's just going to get you sent off. You know, you put your hand into Harry Kane's face and squinched it. Like, it's the same thing as what Dembele did at the Battle of the Bridge. You weren't going to get away with that, man. They weren't going to look at VAR and go, "Oh, don't worry about it, man. It's a man's sport. You're just getting sent off for that. It's a written rule." So both sending offs were detrimental to the game. But it's mad because we were actually playing okay-ish. We still looked like the most threatening team. Everyone went down to 10 men. We took the lead and we did it again. Like I said, I used an analogy. Tottenham are like a boxer. So, for instance, like imagine like you're in a boxing ring, yeah? And you're beating the crap out of someone. Like, literally, the person's saying, please, no more punches, right? And then just when they're going, please, no more punches, you decide to put your defence up and go, you know what? I won't punch you no more. Let me see what you've got. When you've literally beat the crap out of him. Like, I'm not a boxer, but I'd like to think if I got into a fight with somebody and they started a fight with me or vice versa, and my intention is to beat that person, halfway through it, I'm not going to feel sorry for him and go, oh, actually, you know what? I'll give you a little chance. You're not gonna. You're gonna beat them up until they go, look, man, Jacob, sorry. That's what you're in the fight for. Not Tottenham. No. Tottenham will break your jaw and then go, you know what? Can you still use your arms? Yeah, go on then. Try and break mine. Like, dead team, dead club. This is why I laugh. There's Tottenham fans out here that they probably ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight. There's people going to hospital. Don't. These guys ain't going to do it. You know, Pedro Porro's just going to come on and go, let the critics criticise me. Well done. Every single one of you is crap. Perisic, I don't see the point of him anymore, man. Like, it's all bad. That's all I'm going to say, really. I can't boss keep going on about it. Yeah, Tottenham are dead. Champions League's dead. Harry Kane's gone. Richarlison up front next season. Boop, boop, boop. Don't worry about it, man. We'll still be in the top 10. Don't worry about it. Come on, man. We've got go-karting. It's cool. Anyway, see you lot later, man. Enjoy your sleep. Jacob on the one up top.